Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I want to take you guys on a little journey with me to try out this new hair that I'm very excited to try. A woman named Tara Kim, I just had her business card, I lost it, from Shade Fashions. I believe it's like a beauty supply store or company that's in the Chicago area. She reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try this new hair that is not on the market yet. The patent is pending. It's called 360 Weft. And so if you've ever seen like microlink weaves done or Brazilian knot weaves done, it's that similar concept, except for the wefts are on or except it's sewn onto the weft. And so the hair that she sent me is with that method, except it is synthetic hair. So I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what the package comes like. So you see that it's 360 Weft is the brand. Patent is still pending. And if you look, you can see how the weft is different than a typical weft. You see the knots. And the purpose of the knots being like that and on the string is that they can, and it's called 360, so it can basically, the hair can rotate around. So if you're doing like up styles, ponytails, buns, things like that, it's going to be easier, or ideally it will be easier with this sort of weft than it would be with a normal track. Or say like when you do clip-ins, you know, sometimes if we want to do a high ponytail or high bun, we flip our clip-ins upside down in order to get them to lay smoothly going up. But with these knots, if you sew it down in the regular direction to where it's, you know, hanging down, since it rotates, since the knots rotate on the weft, you won't have to worry about flipping it the other direction to pull it up into a high ponytail. So I'm going to open these up so we can have a closer look. And so she sent me one package that has a 9-inch weft and an 11-inch weft. Take off the netting. The hair texture is nice. It does, I can tell it has like a, try to assimilate like a yaki texture. It's a little, I don't know, a little more staticky than what I'm used to, a little more silky, but I can see that they're trying to get that yaki texture, so it's not horrible at all. The texture is just not as coarse as what I've been wearing recently. And this is in, I think it's 18 inches. Oh, 20 inches. 20 inches, and the color I got is a 2. So let's open these up. This is what the weft looks like close up. So you can see the individual knots and how they basically pivot around the string. So it's definitely more versatile than a typical weft, which is awesome. The hair itself is a little bit heavy on the string. There's a lot of hair in each individual knot. So I am kind of worried about the string being strong enough for the hair. I'm also a little bit nervous about when I'm sewing it. When I'm taking the sew-in out, cutting the thread, it's going to be hard to tell the difference between the thread that I sew with and the string that holds the weft together. So I hope I don't end up cutting the weft apart. Yeah, it says that I should be able to install it in 15 minutes. The hair is heat safe up to 360 degrees. I probably won't put any heat on it. It has like a yaki texture, but it's a very light yaki texture, so I feel like if I did put any heat on it, it would get like silky straight. And I definitely don't want that. On the back, they list steps of how to install it. So it says easy 5 steps. Step 1 is to section off about 1 inch of your hair where you want the weft to be placed. Step 2 is to braid 2 small braids from ear to ear to meet in the center of the head and rubber band or bind the 2 braids with thread. Step 3 is measure the track ear to ear to fit across the whole braid. Step 4 is to sew it on, double stitch the track onto the measured braid. And step 5 is to style easily into any ponytail, bun, braid, or half updo. This really would be a good idea for the half up, half down. Maybe that's how I'll style it. I'll see. When I go in there and experiment, I'll either do half up, half down, or I will do a ponytail, because this is how much hair I have. And it's kind of a lot of hair, but it's not that much weft space, if that makes sense. And Tara, she reached out to me, she emailed me again to make sure that I thought I had enough hair. And I definitely think that it's enough hair as far as fullness, but as far as wefting space, maybe it wasn't, so maybe I should have asked for a little more. But I think I'm going to be okay. So if you guys are interested in seeing how it comes out, stay tuned. Alright you guys, so I'm back, and so my thoughts thus far is the wefts do what they say they'll do. I sewed them on to the braid that I just showed you guys, and it's definitely very flexible, very easy to pull it up, very easy to have it back down the other direction, or to split them into two sides. I really like it, but if you can see this texture of the hair, and you see the hair texture of mine, what I'm experiencing is a hard time blending my hair with the hair. So I don't think that I'm gonna rock this hair yet out, because I can't get my hair this straight on my own without putting way too much heat on it. So I'm gonna wait till the next time I go to get my hair professionally washed, trimmed, and blown out. When they straighten it, they get it right. And so I'll be able to rock this hair with that. But as for using it as, you know, just to make my hair thicker or fuller, it just doesn't look right because it doesn't blend very well. And I'm so sad because I love this concept, because the hair is awesome. It rotates so well around the weft. It pivots so well. So as far as the idea of 360 weft, I think that this is awesome. Hopefully later they'll have it available in more textures so that they're easier to blend with other textures, even if it's still synthetic. Just even a more coarse texture that would be easier to blend would be awesome. But I thank Tara so much for sending me this. I am going to definitely wear this hair the next time I get my hair flat ironed well, because as you can see, the two textures just don't go, sadly enough. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. Here's my hair. My hair is just like blown out. There's my hair. Am I close enough? My hair, the weave hair, and so it just doesn't really look right, but it does do what it says that it will do. And when they come out with more textures, or if your hair blends well with this, I would definitely recommend it whenever they do put it out there. This idea is awesome. Thank you for watching, you guys. Bye bye.